My dear friends, today I'm bringing you a delicious rustic artichoke pie, truly spectacular. This is a recipe that was given to me by my dear Aunt Franca, who is 90 years old. And she said that this was the savory pie she used to make when she was a child. So she told me to make it because it's really good and share it with everyone. And today I promised her I would pay her this tribute, and I can tell you it's truly, truly amazing. You have to try it, follow along with the video, and you won't be disappointed. Let's put the flour in the stand mixer. Yeast. This is dry yeast, and in the description I'll also tell you the amount of fresh yeast. Let's add the water. And the oil. Let's start kneading. When the dough starts to come together, we add the salt. And we keep kneading until the dough becomes smooth and soft. And here it is. After 56 minutes of kneading, the dough is ready. Now let's give it a few folds. Of course, this dough can also be made by hand. I use the stand mixer because I have one, and because for us adults, working by hand is a bit tiring now. So, if you have the chance to use this tool, it's better to use it. Otherwise, working by hand is fine too. Great, you can see how nice, smooth and soft this dough is. Now I'm going to divide it into two parts, one a little smaller and one a little bigger. Like this, this way we make our work easier. We round our dough again, form a nice little ball. Here it is, here it is. And we put it here it is. On the baking tray with parchment paper. We do the same thing with the other piece, and we put it here next to it. And now all that's left is to let these dough balls rise and double in size. I'll put them in the oven with the light on and the oven off. Obviously this way they'll rise nicely and even a little faster. While the dough balls are rising, let's prepare the stuffed dough ball. I'll clean and slice the artichokes thinly. Okay, I've prepared a bowl with water and I'm adding a bit of lemon juice. This is to keep the artichokes from turning brown. Let's clean the stem well and then remove the tougher leaves. Let's cut off the tip. Let's remove the inner fuzz if there is any, if not, even better, and slice it finely. And put them in water with lemon. Okay, the artichokes have been cut and prepared, and now let's move on to cooking. In a pan, let's add a drizzle of oil. Let's let it heat up slightly and add the artichokes. A pinch of salt. And saute them, tossing them from time to time. After 56 minutes, the artichokes have wilted, and at this point we add the milk. We cover and let them cook through. And here it is. After 10 minutes of cooking, the milk has reduced, so the liquid has reduced and the artichokes are cooked. Okay, now let's turn off the heat and let it cool down a bit. In a bowl, I put the ricotta, I add the first egg, and then if needed, I'll add another one. So I'm being a bit careful, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, and some parmesan. I start to mix it. And here it is. As you can see, the ricotta mixture is a bit dry because this actually depends on the ricotta itself, whether it's drier or more moist. So at this point, I think it's right to add another egg. So we'll have a slightly softer mixture. Here we go. Okay, perfect. You can see it's softer now. And at this point, let's add the artichokes. Let's mix well. I'm adding a bit of parsley. With artichokes, a bit more parmesan goes really well. And our mixture is ready. In the meantime, the dough balls have risen a lot. Look how beautiful they are. I buttered the 24 centimeter pan, and now let's line it with the first dough ball. How nice, huh? So soft. I try to stretch it a bit like this with my hands so I don't overwork it. Here we go, you can see it stretches well. And at this point, I put it into the pan. And then slowly, with my hands, I bring it all the way to the edge. Slowly, I spread it out. And I line the mold. I remove the excess. And the base is ready. With the tines of a fork, let's prick the base. And we pour the mixture inside. We spread it carefully. And now with the other piece of dough, we cover everything. So always gently, we start to stretch the dough. We adjust it. Slowly we attach it to the edge, just like this, gently. You see it spreads nicely. Soft, soft. Let's press down the edge. Like this. Let's also prick the surface. A little drizzle of oil. And it's ready to go in the oven. And here it is, our pizza just came out of the oven. I baked it at 210 degrees for 40 minutes. 15 minutes on the bottom of the oven with the rack underneath, and the remaining 25 minutes in the center of the oven. I hope I was clear. This is to make sure the bottom of the pizza cooks well. And now I'll give you a little tip. Let it cool for 5 to 6 minutes so you can touch the pan. Then take a cooling rack and place it on top. This way, it will cool down very well and moisture won't build up under the pan. This is a little tip I'm giving you, and now we'll let it cool completely and then we'll taste it. And we let it and then let it cool. I highly recommend trying this artichoke pizza rustica because it's truly a delight. I can't say anything else. And with this delicious bite, I say goodbye and send a big hug to all of you.